Hello. Promised kombucha tea explanation and a show you of how things work. This is a kombucha tea. It's been sitting in the airing cupboard for a week, so it's now complete. I'm going to bottle it into these glass bottles. We get these from Wilco's and they're £9 for 6, something like that. Don't like the plastic ones because all the stuff leaches out the plastic into the drink. Now I'll take the lid off these. You're going to come in and have a look. Now these are the scobies, which stands for symbiotic culture of bacteria and yeast, and they're amazing things. So basically, if you can you zoom in there, so you can see all the bubbles forming as it's fermenting, and all this is water, obviously tea bags, black tea, and sugar, which we'll show you later. So what I'm going to do is take these scobies out. Oh, there we go, a live one. Keep them in there because they'll go back into the batch once it's all finished, which I'll show you later. So it's a bit of a reverse thing, see. You've seen it completed and then you'll see it set up, and so you'll see the whole process today. There you go, just missed a little tiny bit. So that's one side and we'll use that in a minute. So siphon, what I'll do is I'll siphon this from here into the bottles, and then we'll show you what's left. And the bottle's full of liquid, and then we'll show you the next process. So catch you in a second. Okay, so we've siphoned these bottles here. So all the kombucha tea's into there, and then in this jar here is the 2 scobies, symbiotic cultures of bacteria and yeast, and the residue off the bottom of the kombucha tea. Because to do another batch of kombucha tea, you need a SCOBY and a starter culture really of some of the liquid. So that's there in that bowl and there. And then all you do is put 4 tea bags, obviously caffeinated tea because the kombucha is the fermentation of the caffeine and the sugar, and then 100 grams of sugar per litre. So these, I do 6 litres in here. So what I do is, because a litre will be taken off with the SCOBY and the liquid, so I've got to produce 5 litres of starter tea, basically. So 4 tea bags to a litre, so that's 1 litre, 2 litres, 3 litres, 4 litres, 5 litres, 1 litre, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 litres of 20 tea bags for 5 litres of water, 500 grams of sugar, which is also for 5 litres of water, obviously. And then I've learned from my mistakes, don't put hot water straight into cold glass because it shatters. So I'd put 3 litres of cold water in first, and then top up with 2 litres of hot water, dissolve the sugar, let it settle to room temperature, and then put the scobies in, but I'll show you that a bit later. So I'll get the water and everything in here. See you in a second, guys. Okay, so 5 litres of sweet black tea, 5 litres of sweet black tea. It's amazing that becomes that lovely amber liquid in a week. It doesn't taste anything like sweet black tea either, which is just fascinating. And if you've never tasted kombucha tea, I recommend highly that you get some. It's also, obviously, it's amazing for your bacteria in your stomach because it's nature's most wonderful probiotic. That's why I make it. So it's cooled to room temperature. We took the tea bags out. I'm going to just tip out the liquid into this so I can get the scobies out relatively. Put them into there. That's about one batch. Tip the other one into here. And then roughly, there's no exact science, roughly split this liquid between the two. And cover it up with a muslin. And there you go. A week later, it'll be done, and the whole process starts all over again. So, any questions? Oh, my daughter, who's been the cameraman for me, say hello, Grace.
Hello.
Asked me a couple of questions earlier. One of the questions was, can you use anything apart from granulated sugar? And the answer is yes. You can use demerara sugar, muscovado sugar. Never said that properly. And it does affect the taste, obviously, because the darker the sugar, the more molasses flavour it gives. But it's perfectly okay. You can use green tea, as long as it's caffeinated green tea. I've tried cheap tea bags, expensive tea bags, doesn't seem to make a difference in taste. So the wonderful thing is you can just play around with it. So there you go, kombucha tea. Catch you later, guys, take care.